The assassin was about to take his shot when a beautiful woman unexpectedly walked into his line of sight. As a professional, he quickly adjusted his aim and focused on his target again. But a feeling of unease made him glance back at her. He knew this could be risky. He checked his watch. Heart rate at 65, everything normal. He tightened his grip on the trigger and aimed, determined to stay focused. He had never missed before. However, as he fired, something shocking happened. The woman stepped right in front of the bullet. He quickly prepared for a second shot, but by the time he was ready, the curtains were drawn and the target was gone. The mission was a failure. Without hesitation, he disassembled his rifle, packed his bag, and disappeared into the night. He got a taxi to the airport, threw his gun into a trash bin before entering, and was about to board when his phone rang. His employer's voice was cold and stern. How did you fail? But that wasn't the end of it. The client wouldn't ignore this failure. Carl knew that in the world of high-profile targets, failure meant one thing. He was now the target. Without thinking twice, he smashed his phone, removed the SIM card, and crushed it under his foot. He couldn't be tracked now, but he stayed on high alert. During the flight, a man in dark glasses kept staring at him, making Carl suspicious. When they landed, Carl used a fake ID to book another flight. But when he arrived at the next terminal, the same man was there. Now Carl was sure he was being followed. He canceled the flight, booked a new one for the next morning, and stayed at a hotel. The next day, he took another flight and finally reached his hideout. He grabbed his truck and took a long detour through forests, fields, and empty highways, checking for signs that he was being followed. When Carl arrived at his farmhouse, something felt wrong. There were footprints in the dirt. Someone had been there. His instincts kicked in. He quietly took out his backup weapon from the truck, climbed the wall, and hid in the bushes. More footprints led inside. He checked every room, but no one was there. All he found were broken furniture and bloodstains, clear signs of a struggle. Panicked, he called his wife. Her voice sounded weak. "I'm in the hospital. A man and a woman broke in and attacked me." Carl's hands trembled. He arranged for her to be transferred to a private hospital, then turned his attention to the life he had left behind. He grabbed a shovel and started digging. As a professional assassin, he had hidden emergency weapons, cash, and supplies all over the farmhouse. Now was the time to get them and prepare to fight back. The real fight had just begun.